Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Why Am I Single as Bleep Tarotscope. I have to say bleep instead of the word because I'm not supposed to use naughty language on YouTube, even though I think the F word is a lot more fun. Cannot say it, unfortunately, so I'm not trying to be stupid, just trying to be PC. So this reading is intended for all of you who have just been single for a while with absolutely nothing happening, or those of you who just seem to be getting rejected or nothing just seems to be able to solidify, okay? Oftentimes when we're facing that and dealing with that long periods of singlehood where nothing can work out, it's because there's something going on inside of us that we need to pay attention to, or there's a huge shift going on, or there's a cycle ending, or there's just something about ourselves that we need to heal inside to move us on to the next relationship that is meant for us, okay? Also, this is just a general reading. I am not looking at any one particular storyline. So in saying that, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does not resonate, you do not need to be hostile and mean, as some people have been. This is a general reading. Okay, so for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull a general overall energy card where you guys should be focusing for the month of November 2017, okay? This is where your thoughts and emotions should be focused. Maybe not so much where they are currently focused. Let's see what we have. The tribe. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn, what this is saying here is you really need to be focusing on not just like your family and your close friendships, maybe even coworkers, but also really allowing everybody to be who they truly are without any judgment from you. This energy is like recognizing all the pieces of the puzzle and how they fit, how all pieces of a team fit together, all the members of a team come together and create the whole, okay? This also has a lot to do with family, and for some of you, your focus in November shouldn't be so much about manifesting a new romantic partnership. It needs to be more on family, on perhaps your children or your extended family or all the other relationships in your life, okay? There's a sense of nurturing, acceptance, and being part of the whole with this card, okay? So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get an idea of why are you single? Where is this leading to? What is it that you need to understand about yourself or about the repetitive patterns in your previous relationships? This is general, so it will be different for everybody, obviously. But let's just see what the tarot cards have to say for Capricorn. All right. First card out is Ace of Wands upright. Awesome, Cap. Awesome. This is leading you to a fantastic new beginning, okay? For some of you, this may mean that this could just be like a one-night stand in your future, okay? If you're into that thing. But for others of you, I feel as though this is like your next relationship on the horizon. Like this is closer for you guys than I feel for any of the other signs that I've read for so far. So definitely something new on the horizon for you guys. And now we have this Knight of Cups reversed. So this is definitely of a romantic nature. Now, For some, this might come at a time where maybe you're not quite feeling ready, or you're meeting this person when they're not quite ready for the relationship, or this can pair with the whole one night stand thing. But again, if that's the case, I feel like that's something more that you want, or going into it, you kind of already know. So if you have suspicion that it's just going to be like this type of thing, then this is your confirmation that yes, it is. So if you don't want to be involved in that, then I would not pursue this. If you do, then here you go. It looks like it's going to be a thing and then over. But for others of you, this is saying, yes, this new relationship is on the horizon for you. Some of you may just not quite be ready for it yet emotionally, or that person that you're going to have a relationship with is not quite ready emotionally. But it's confirmation that yes, this is on the horizon for you. Okay, and then we have this Magician reversed. So again, this goes back to that one night stand theme. So if there's somebody that you kind of like, or that you meet in November, listen, if they seem kind of shady, they probably are. They may just want like this one night stand type of energy, or you know, this could be what you feel like you've been dealing with for a while. It's just somebody who is only in for it for like the physical nature of it, not so much the emotional nature of it. It's like you can't fully manifest that. But with this right here, this is saying yes, you can have that. Okay, you really can. If you are being sexually intimate with people that you're not in a relationship with, you need to stop that behavior, because it's only harming you on an emotional level, okay? You shouldn't be physically intimate with anybody until you know for sure there's a real connection there. On both sides, and that you're not just being sweet talked or anything like that. Like, you know, when somebody's into you, they have all the time in the world for you when they're into you, okay? But this here is saying yes, Capricorn, there is a new relationship, a much more solid relationship on the horizon for you. With these two cards being reversed, looking at the energy for November, I don't feel like this manifests in November. You may meet the person or start talking to them, or you know, things of that nature, but I don't feel like the full-blown relationship manifests. So far, based on your cards, many of you, it looks like you are just right on the edge of, you know, being ready for that next relationship. And I just think in the past you emotionally haven't been able to. You had to heal and, you know, overcome some things. Maybe for some of you, you even needed to learn how to love yourself more, okay? But let's take a look at your Hidden Wisdom Oracle cards. This is information about the person that lives inside of you that you may or may not be aware of, okay? And this is also, on the positive side, the energies of where you're headed as far as who you are and your energy. So we start out with the cosmos, creativity and vastness. Wow. Wow. Okay, so listen. This here, you guys cannot just partner up with just anybody, okay? This is saying your partners are very divine. And for many of you, every person that you love, you're going to feel as though it was destiny. So going through a long period of being single is not so much to punish you or saying anything's wrong with you. It's just, it's like the universe handpicks very specific people for you, and you tend to have very deep connections with those people, very soulful connections, hence this tribe card coming out here, okay? And if you ever try to entertain any sort of relationship that is not of that element, of not that energy, and you know the difference, it's never going to work out, and it's just not going to work out, and you know that. So with this, also, whatever creative talent you may have, or dream that you want to pursue, do not be afraid to do that. Do it, okay? Maybe it's time for you to not think about a relationship in November and pursue your creative endeavor, okay? That's going to open doors for you. That's going to allow you to meet new people. And for many of you who have been feeling completely solitary and alone, like you don't connect with friends or family or anything, it's like you're meeting a whole new tribe of people where it just feels like destiny, like you're connected, you're related, but you've got to open yourself up to those opportunities, okay? Join different chat groups, start uploading YouTube videos of your favorite subject, whatever your creative talent or interest is. Funnel your energy in that in November and see where that leads. I just feel like it's going to open a lot of different doors for you. Next, we have the High Lady of Love and Compassion, kindness, consideration. This here is saying, listen, despite who and what people are, you are an individual that has a lot of love and compassion within you. And you cannot change that or turn those things off because others have hurt you or taken advantage of those beautiful treasures that you possess. Okay? You can't, if you change what's beautiful about you because of somebody else, you're allowing them to take your power and to break you down and take away what makes you beautiful and shine. And you cannot do that because not everybody is going to take from you. Okay, sometimes it takes some life experience to learn how to properly discern different people, different energies, and their motivations. Okay, but we all get there in time. And you have a lot of love and compassion and kindness inside of you, and it's a very beautiful essence to your soul. And don't let that go, okay? Know that about yourself and allow that to shine forward. It's just, with this here, it's like every romantic partnership that comes into your life feels like it was just destined, like it was meant to be. Okay, and I did not get that at all in any of the other readings I've done so far, but definitely a strong message here in Capricorn for sure. I'm going to pull 2 cards now from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle to look at your 2 best qualities, the things about you that you should really focus on and grow and allow to shine no matter what, okay? Your best qualities. Okay, let's see what we have, Capricorn. Strength. I'm not surprised. This here is saying that people view you as like the tribe leader, the head of the table, somebody who is dependable, somebody who can always get the job done no matter what, okay? Because even though this says strength, look at what it says up here, star. You are a rock star. This could also speak to your internal strength. Maybe you have been through an incredible amount of trauma and heartache, and those experiences have added so much to your character, and you have chosen to be strong instead of weak. You've chosen to be a victor instead of a victim. And, you know, your strength, your story really encourages people. It really empowers people. And you should never shy away from what makes you strong and what makes you, shine. Because with this, it's like nobody can fill your shoes. Nobody can do what you can do. There's a magic to your touch. okay? And the strength here, it's like no matter what, you're the rock, you're the glue, and everybody who knows you knows that. And people obviously will take advantage of that, but others will treasure you for that, and that's what makes you a strong link in any team you are a part of, okay? It's just who you are by nature. Next, we have expression. This here is saying, listen, you're very wise. You have a lot of very intelligent things to say, a lot of interesting things to say. Your ideas are very creative and innovative, and you should not hold back, okay? You could be somebody who offers the best advice in the world. You're very uplifting, very encouraging. Again, the tribe leader, the strongest link of the whole team. You always know what to do. You always know what to say. All right. Also with this, you have a lot of power and probably popularity in doing any sort of blogging or vlogging or sharing your perspectives on things or just ideas in general. So don't hold back. Like, you guys are very intelligent, very wise. You have a lot to offer and to say. So that is a characteristic about yourself that you should allow to completely shine. All right, next I'm going to pull some advice cards for you guys on how to navigate these energies for November. Okay, for many of you, I really feel like there is romance on the horizon sooner than later so far compared to out of the other readings I've done for the other signs. But let's pull some advice cards for you guys for November. Okay, we have apologize. So the energy of this card is saying, if somebody comes to you to apologize for their actions of the past, whether or not you want to entertain a relationship with them moving forward, you need to allow them to apologize and assume that it's coming from a very earnest place, okay? If there's anybody that you might need to apologize to, let November be the month that you let that happen, okay? However this card plays out for you, allow it. If there's an apology coming to you, allow it. If you need to give it, give it. Also, for some of you, this card is saying the apology that you so rightfully deserve may never come. And you need to accept that and not wait for it any longer, okay? And trust the universe that all energies balance out, and any unjust that was done to you will be rectified, okay? Next, we have learn something new. Okay, so it goes well with where I said, open yourself up to, new groups and new activities, new things like that. You're going to meet new people, and perhaps you're going to become a new part of a new tribe, okay? Some of you may be completely reestablishing everything about you, friendships, co-worker relationships. So open yourself up to all new opportunities. Join, like if you like soccer or volleyball, join a team at your local rec center or whatever. Just whatever new opportunity comes your way, that's something that's not typically your thing, open yourself up to it. Try it. See where it leads, okay? Because I just feel like in this reading, many of you, it's like a whole new genre of living, of people, of friendships, even people in your family that you're close to. It's like you're disconnecting from some and you're connecting to others. Lastly, look through the situation. This here is saying, as wise as you are, there are some aspects to the situations that you've experienced and you being single at this time that you're not seeing, and you need to open yourself up to that broader perspective, you know, so that you can see the whole picture of who you truly are. And you know, this could go both ways. Maybe you have no concept of how valuable you really are and how much you do really bring to a situation, and it's high time that you learn that. For others of you, this could mean that, you know, there are things about you, maybe you could be selfish or maybe not fair all the time, whatever the case may be, and you need to get real with yourself about that and heal those parts of yourself, okay? Because perhaps that's what holds you up in relationships. That's a hard energy for a partner to deal with. You'll know which side of the card you fall on, okay? So lastly, what I'm going to do is pull 3 romance angel cards to look at the romantic energies for you guys over the next 3 months. And this has to do with you, you know, taking the advice of this reading. If you're just like, whatever, I don't care, and you're going to stay in the same thinking and being, these romantic energies probably aren't going to play out for you. These are potential energies for those of you who, you know, take the advice, look through the situation, see who you really are, make the necessary adjustments. You know, if you're too giving, pull back a little. If you're a bit selfish, maybe it's time to become a little bit more giving. You know, it just all really depends on you and your personal situation. First out, we have free yourself. So this is saying all of you who are not knowing your worth and, you know, holding yourself back, maybe you're holding on to an ex, it's time to let all that go. It's time to let yourself be free. It's time to let yourself be happy, okay? Don't wait around for anybody. If what's meant to be will always be, no matter what. It will always find its way. So if you and an ex are meant to be together, you don't need to wait around for them, and they don't need to wait around for you. If you guys broke up, clearly there's experiences in life that you both need to obtain before you can come back together. So there's no need to wait around for that reconciliation. You moving through life and experiencing life is what leads you back to that person if you guys are meant to be, okay? Next we have flirt. What this is saying, Capricorn, is November isn't a month to be so serious about romance or relationships. It's time to be free and fun and flirty and enjoy the dating scene. Enjoy, you know, the ups and downs of it. Because every one of us who have been in a long-term relationship, as much as we loved our partner, at some point looked at our single friends in envy and missed, you know, all the fun and the magic and the excitement of the good and the bad of it, okay? So now that you're in this space, enjoy it for what it is. Make it as fun as it can possibly be for you. Wow. And then we have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. Okay, again, this goes back to that Ace of Wands and the tarot cards. There is somebody for some Capricorns, okay? And this could be the one you've already met. You guys have already met, okay? It could just be a friend even. Like I said, maybe you weren't emotionally ready or they weren't emotionally ready to get into a partnership. If that's speaking to you in the month of November, maybe you should start being a bit more focused on that person, but coming at a very fun and flirty way towards them, okay? Just however this card speaks to you. If you've been holding yourself back from this person, hoping for a reconciliation, maybe it's time you give this person a chance. And again, for those of you where I said, sometimes you got to let somebody go and you both need to experience life. Maybe this has happened in the past, and now in these next 3 months following this reading, you and that person reunite here, okay? And you guys are a team. You become a tribe. There's an apology given, perhaps. You both see the situation from a new perspective. Now, that is not the truth for everybody here, okay? And I don't want to give false hope to anybody, but you'll know if this is for you or if it's not. You'll know in your heart, in your soul. You know what resonates with you and what does not, okay? So lastly, I want to talk about subliminal messages for those of you who have just, you know, been having a lot of rejection or no opportunities at all. Listening to these subliminal messages with headphones really does help. I actually did try it for 30 days just as an experiment to see. And I will tell you what, I started getting a lot more attention and compliments from men and women. Okay, it's just like overall in general, people were nicer to me. I received a ton of compliments. So if you are struggling with self-esteem or just feeling like you don't have any opportunities, I highly recommend listening to these subliminal videos as often as possible, and just watch how it changes things. It's pretty neat, actually. I've given a suggestion of 3. But I would suggest that you create a private playlist of all the different subliminals that you feel led to and that you connect to, and listen to them and at least give it 30 days and watch what happens. So that's what I have for Capricorn. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed month. Take care.